Hi, sorry I'm late. Let me just get set up here. Okay, there we go, I think. Yep. Okay, so hi, my name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Hi, Sherry. My very cryptic message a little over 5 minutes ago that I would be winging it tonight is because my alarm went off an hour ago to tell me that I had Facebook Live at 7 and I hadn't planned anything. But that's okay because I've been working on a lot of Easter cards for both to send out for church. Hi, Shirley. And also there's a local gift shop or a local business that would like to be selling them at Easter time. So I've been working on them. I'm going to show you a few of those and then I'm going to make a couple. So let me just put you right down first of all, and then we'll go from there. My husband has agreed to stay off the internet so that hopefully this will work. So just a reminder that today is the last day of the celebration program, that it ends today. The mini catalog continues through the end of April, but no more celebration after today. And I very much wish that I could make my phone holder stand upright so everything was even, but I don't seem to be able to. So it's just going to have to be crooked. Sorry about that. Hi, Collie. This will not let me do this. Hang on. Ooh, that's way too much. That should work. Get that out of there so the glare is gone. Okay. Let's see here. Let me just grab a few cards to show you. A few, well, quite a few. We'll just go through them quickly and then I'll make another card or maybe two. I have an idea. I have one started that I want to do. Okay, so as I said, this is the last night of celebration. So it's midnight Utah time, so 2 a.m. If you want to stay up and place an order, you can do that. And then the celebration is gone. So, okay. So these are some cards I've made that are going into a local business to be sold. So I'm just going to run through them quickly. So this one is using the Easter Friends set, which is in the annual catalog right now, I believe. And I did this one. And then I always decorate the envelope as well. And this is also with that set, the little chicks. And if you want to know how I made any of the backgrounds or anything like that, just let me know and I'll post to tell you. Another one with that set. Trying to use spring colors. It's nice to know that. And there's the decoration on that envelope. Let's see here. I did 5 in each of 4 stamp sets, and then I added some other ones. Let's see, that's that one, that's that one, that's that one. Here's another one of those. So some of these backgrounds are things that I have made on my my Tuesday Night Lives. Some of the backgrounds, I just grabbed them out and I'm using them. And there's what I did with the envelope on that one. Just a little simple one. This is the last one I made with this stamp set. Got the copper background and the copper embossing powder. And this one opens this way. May your days blossom with joy and happiness. And then I embossed a chick on the flap of the envelope. All right, then the next set I used was this one from the annual or the mini catalog, Easter Bunny. And I made this one. And this one. Hi, Pamela.
And this one, I love that inside. This one. The nice thing is, because I'm not making them for card classes, I can use retired products too on them. So I've used a lot of different things that I can no longer use in classes. Okay, then I used the Daffodil Daydream set to make some. This one, and I used the little raindrop embossing folder from the Playing in the Rain, I believe it's called, suite. And I forgot to show you what I did on the envelopes of the bunny ones, but they typically, I gotta fix this one. They typically have Easter eggs or a bunny on them, upside down. Okay, and then I did this one. Enjoy all the little moments. The problem is I don't have a whole lot of different Easter sayings, so they all say pretty much the same thing. Peace be unto you. Blessings, I've got to fix that. And that has just a daffodil on it. This one, yeah, this one had a butterfly on it. It's sopping wet. I'm going to have to replace the envelope on that one. And this one, Celebrate His Love. Wishing you joy and love this Christmas. Those sentiments are from the He Is Risen. I believe it's called He Is Risen. Yes, the He Is Risen stamp set. I don't have that one out here because I'm using it in my card class. Oh, okay, so I didn't get all of these out, so I'll just show you this one. So this is, I don't remember what the name of the set is, but it's in the annual catalog. Happy Easter, sending warm and happy wishes this spring. And then I put a little sprig on the outside of it. Grab a couple of those. The thing is, I have a lot of cards that I made in previous years, so I didn't grab those to show you. Okay. This one, and this is the shaving cream technique that I showed you last week or the week before. My friend. Happy Easter, my friend. And Happy Easter. Enjoy the little moments, and that's embossed with gold. Also, the over part of the cross is embossed with gold, and the Happy Easter is embossed with gold. And here's another one with the shaving cream. I went nuts with the shaving cream the day after. And yes, I have been very busy. Hi, Vicki. And I made a whole bunch of backgrounds, so I'm using those up slowly in here. And this is, I think, one of my favorites. May your day blossom with joy and happiness. Happy Easter. And that's in my silver embossing. And then the last set, and I should find what that set is, the cross one, but it's probably already put back. And then the last set was the He Is Risen set. I love this set. This is what I'm going to make all the Easter cards for my church people in. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. And this is similar to what my group will be doing when they come in March to their card class. It's a little bit different, but that one. And then the envelope has the leaf and the dove on it. This envelope has the leaf and He Is Risen on it. Peace be unto you. Wishing you love, joy, and love this Easter. These are very old. They were in my stuff that I have set aside for my grandsons. Celebrate His love. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. And finally, He is risen. Wishing you joy and love this Easter. Celebrate His love. So those are what I have made up. Plus there's some ones. So this one's from a couple of years ago that I made a couple of years ago. And then you open it this way. Hope your day is as wonderful as you. So, and I'm going to have to fix that too. Wow, I got lots of repairs to make. And then for that, I embossed the envelope with the same embossing folder that I embossed the card with. Very old one. Okay, so what I want to do tonight is I want to use those new alphabet dies. This one right here. I do actually have another alphabet set, but I can't use it just yet because it hasn't come out just yet. It's coming out March 1st. Oh, wait, that's tomorrow. I bet I could get away with that tonight since it's coming out tomorrow. So this set is going to be an online only special starting tomorrow. So I am going to go ahead and I think I'll use this alphabet just because I haven't used it yet. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp it. Oh, no, you know what? I'm not going to because this one doesn't have dies with it. I'd rather use the dies. So I'll use that one for another card. So I'm using this. This will be my mat. And this will be the backdrop for Happy Easter. And I'm going to use Petal Pink because that might be Blushing Bride. I think it might be both actually. It's Blushing Bride. Okay. It's funny, I used to be so impressed in my Stampin' Up! Demonstrator when she knew exactly what color was what. You know, she'd walk over the table and say, oh, you decided to use such and such. And I was impressed that she could tell them apart, but now I get it. I can definitely tell all the colors apart. What did I do with this shaving cream, Shirley? Did you not see that one? It was a couple of weeks ago. Go back and watch it. But basically, you put the shaving cream on a paper plate or in a container, and you put drops from the reinkers of the colors of your choice, and you swirl it in, and then you just lie the paper down inside of it. And when you pick the paper up and wipe the shaving cream off, you have this. So it's really a neat process. So you should try it. Okay. Five and a half. And then we're going to score it at 4 1/4. All right. Fold her over. And this is Bermuda Bay. And there is very little bit of Bermuda Bay, or it might be Coastal Cabana in there. So I'm going to put that on there to bring that color out. So not getting very close to the edge like I want to. Oh well. I don't like them to fall apart, so I use a lot of tape. I go through a lot of tape runners. Okay, and then this will go on that. Oh, that went way from the edge. The problem with being left-handed is you're not looking at the side of the tape runner that you need to be looking at. That's why I had to get rid of my my ATG gun, because that was redundant, because it's I couldn't see over it. It was too big. So, yet I have a left-handed friend who uses it, still uses hers all the time. She's comfortable with it. Okay, but my loss was Vicky and Bev's gain, because they ended up with my ATG guns. Too late now, it's staying that way. So I got it a little narrow here and a little deeper here, a tiny bit deeper there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the H and the H on Happy and the E on Easter out of the Blushing Bride, and I'm going to cut the rest of the letters out of the Bermuda Bay. All right. And actually, let me see if I have a smaller Blushing Bride to use. Oh yes, I do. Why use that whole thing when it could be a card base, right? Okay. I'm going to use my full-size embossing and die cutting machine. Oh. I'm going to flip flip my magic mat over. Oh, it's got a worn spot there too. Okay, let's put this up here. And we'll do the H. I guess we gotta do it this way. The H and the E this way. And then we'll do some of the other letters on here. Obviously, we have double letters A, and I have two A's, so I can do the A for A-P-P-Y, and I only have one P, so I'll have to cut another one. And then E, A, S, T. I'll need another E. They don't have, oh, there it is. E and R. So I'll just have to cut another P. H, A, P, P, Y, E, A, S, T, E, R. Yep, I'll just have to cut another P. Not too bad. That's good. You guys won't have to watch me cut things out over and over again. Oh, and you know what? I just remembered I was going to stamp on these before I cut them out. That's all right. I've got another idea, actually. They just pop into my head. Okay, so I just need to cut another P. Let's get the H and the E out of here. He. Well, I bent that one. That's all right. It'll be fine. Okay. Oh, so Shirley, you have done the shaving cream method before. I just really love the results from that method. All right. Let's hope these all cut out. Yes, they did. I did my take the pick tool back. Okay. So now my idea, I need to find a paper. Let's see what I've got here. Well, that's not going to work. Nope, none of that will work. Balmy blue. Oh, it has Coastal Cabana in it. Fresh Freesia, Mango Melody, Petal Pink. I could actually do that. I could use one that has Coastal Cabana, if I haven't already used it. This one. Yeah, I don't love that idea. Let's see what else I've got. Yes. Actually, A Wash in Beauty has Blushing Bride. Okay. That's too pink. What other pink is in here? Blushing Bride and Polished Pink. Okay, so this is the Blushing Bride. I don't really want to use... Isn't this fun watching me figure this out? Huh. Okay. It's got some Petal Pink and some Blushing Bride in it. We're going to use that. And I need something with some Bermuda Bear, Coastal Cabana. So I have all my current papers down here. Oh, wait a minute. It says Pool Party. Pool Party's in that same family. So I think I'm going to do... I have to see how I think it looks with it. Let me pick one out here. Not that. Maybe. That would work. If I go right down the middle. Okay. I still don't have a Coastal Cabana. One more check. Blue. This is what I call winging it, guys. Okay, let's see what's in my rain or shine. Balmy Blue, Cajun Craze, Floaty Flamingo. Nope, that won't work. Oh, what's in here? cards are in here. Pretty peacock. Maybe. Yes, I think that will work with it pretty well. Let's see. I think that'll work just fine. So, okay, let's do this then. That's going to be okay with that. That's a little too pink, so we're going to go ahead and use that one for that. Oh, the new alphabet set. Okay, I see. Okay. I'm going to cut down the middle of this so I can just use the Blushing Bride or Petal Pink that's in here. Sorry, I'm way off. Let me just set that aside for a minute. I think I did this in one of my card classes. We made things to hang on the wall and on metal plates that you hung things with magnets, and I made a different one for each. We made a different one for each month, and I did this process with it. So just cut a piece off here so we're not trying to put the whole thing in. Okay. Got all my letters over here. Let's get those out. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry about that. So remember to drop me a hello or whatever if you're on, to be put in the drawing tomorrow evening to win something from me. Okay, so I'm going to cut out Happy Easter again out of these and out of white strips. Let's see, is this going to be wide enough for those letters? That's more, oh, that's off white. I got to fix that. But yes, that will be wide enough. Okay, I'm not going to bother with the white because that's just, there aren't any wide enough strips handily available. I was going to just use the white. I was going to cut out an extra one in white to pop it up a little rather than try to use dimensionals on this skinny little things. But we'll worry about that later. So this is going to go under those letters. And this is going to go under the pink letters. So I have to do A, P. I'll have to cut another P. Y. Let's do that one upside down. And then E, A, S, T, E, R. I could put adhesive paper on it, yes. I'd have to cut them out too, though. So I have also done that. And I could have probably thrown some foam on this before I cut them out, but it's hard to get it to cut, and I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to go back through because it's DSP and it's a little thinner. I want to make sure everything gets cut. Okay. And I'm going to need another P. The ones that are loose will get off. Make another P. And while I'm at it, you know what? Get rid of that. Hi, Lori. P. And then I'm just going to do the H and the E on here for Easter and happy. Uh-oh, that's all right. That worked. Okay. There we go. Okay, so everything is cut out. I find that by putting my plates back under the rollers, it keeps them flatter. All right, so something just flew under there. An A just flew under there. Okay. Yep, I thought there would still be some in there. And oops. Okay. T is still in there. A is done. Y is still in there. Okay. S is out, E is out, A is out, E is out, and P is out. Okay, so we have H, H, and we have A, P, oops, the R is still in there. P, Y, whoops. I think I might switch those around. And then I need the pink E, E. Nope, I want the green, or the pretty peacock. E, A, come out of there. Yep, that one didn't cut all the way. Hang on. Goodness. Almost. Okay. A, S. Oop. S. I'm way down here. C-A-S. T. E. And R. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put the green on, or the tealish color on top. I'm going to go ahead and use my Tombow in my little thing. I'm going to take that off again. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, the pink is only going to be on the bottom on the first letters, because otherwise it's going to blend in with the background, and I don't want that to happen. And we're going to offset it just a touch. I think I put that on upside down. My hands are going to be covered with glue when we're done here. Yep, they are. Oh, goodness. They're already covered with glue, just from one letter. H. I should have put the P on first, the middle. Guess it would help if I put some glue on there, huh? I'm going to set this aside, even though I just put glue on it. I'm going to start in the middle with this P. And we're going to put the print on the top. The patterned paper. This would be much easier with a pair of tweezers. Much cleaner too. Okay. P. want a little bit of the blue sticking out. So I got a new car today because Kia Motors could not fix my old car, which was a 2018 Kia Niro. And they've had it for 8 weeks today. And this is the second time they've had it. Oh, good. Hi, Bev. Hi, Barb. And of course, they gave us a really good trade-in on it, so didn't have any choice but to buy from Kia again. But I got a Sportage. They gave us a good trade-in on the Niro that's been sitting there not running. I am happy about that because it was tough not having a reliable car all this time. So then A is going to go there. So Barb, I'm making, if you just tuned in, and Bev, I'm making Easter cards that are going to be in a local business. See, I would have really liked to have it popped up even higher, but it's going to show. And then we'll do the H. And the H, I have the blue, the pretty peacock on the outside. Oh, that's right. I already put glue on that. It's already techie because I want my H and my E to stand out from the rest. P. And I'm putting the glue on the wrong side. I mean, I'm putting it on the right side, but I'm putting it on the wrong edge of the letter because I want that edge to be showing. Oops. Oops. Okay. There we go. And blue here. Put the P here. P. Get off my finger. And Y. I was watching really quickly Jennifer McGuire make a shadow box card before I came on, but I didn't have time to watch. It's a 41-minute video. I didn't have time to watch the whole thing. So I may make a shadow box card next week on my live. There's a Y, so there's happy. Ugh, hang on. Let me just clean off my hands a bit, my fingers. Oops. Okay. I don't know. Can you hear me better now? I probably should turn my volume up on my phone, huh? There, it's turned all the way up now. Okay. And E again. Okay, good. Didn't really think about my volume. Sorry about that. Okay. Shirley, did you get your envelope yet? Did it show up? Okay. E. Oh, I should have done the S and the T in the middle first. I think it'll be okay. A. Right on the little tip. Okay, it should be, I would expect it'll be there tomorrow if it's not there yet. That's a week since I mailed it out, so. Can't imagine it would take longer than a week. Shouldn't even take a week. You're not actually that far from me. E, A, and I'm not going to curve this one quite as much. The S. Oops. Messy, messy. All right. S. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of placing these letters between those letters, because there's 5 of those and there's 7 of these. Well, there's 6 of these actually, so it works perfectly. That should have been lower. Let's see if I can get it down lower. Yep. Oh, it's really sticky. I'm definitely going to have to powder this. Do any of you do that when I get too much glue on it? When I'm all done, I use an embossing buddy. Just powder it and then brush it off. So the snails are getting slower. Yes, they definitely are. I'm a little frustrated with that. Okay. Oh. Guess I'm getting email in while we're talking. I don't know if you guys just heard that dong. But, okay, I'm gonna have to clean my hands again. They're sticking, as you can see. All right, almost done. T. Well, that should be there. T. All right, 2 more. E. And clean that. So I can pick this up without it sticking to me. All right. E, curved just a little bit up. Let go. Ah, this is a really sticky job. And I need to fix that bottom part. Oh well. And last but not least, our R. And since it's the last one, I won't worry about getting my hands all gross. Just go ahead and go for it. Let go. Okay. And R. There we go. Okay. And you know, I don't really like the H and the E the way they are. So when we're off, I will probably cut out. I might just leave it the way it is and add an H and an E on top. That's probably what I'll do when I'm all done here. Now I need some bling. And I am going to use this. I want it to be something bold in there, so These are the opal rounds, and I'm going to use a Bermuda Bay blend to put a little tint. This is the dark Bermuda Bay. And put a little tint of that teal color, aqua color, whatever you want to call it, on them. Just don't want to pick them up when they're wet and get it all over. Let's see if we can do it with this. Yes, we can. Oh, no, we can't because we took it right off of its plastic, or off of its sticker. Okay, use this. There we go. All right, put one there. Actually, do two smaller ones. Gosh, looks like maybe I need to replace my Coastal Cabana blend as well. I just ordered new cherry cobbler ones because those were totally a mess. The tip was totally a mess. One there. One there. And I'm going to stamp and color a flower. Nope, maybe I'm just going to do a stamp and color a couple of butterflies. Because that actually would be quicker. And Bermuda Bay ink pad. Bermuda Bay ink pad. And you know what? I'm not going to put it on white. I'm going to put it on this. Okay. There we go. This Daffodil Delight, Daffodil Delight, is that what it's called? Daffodil Daydream is a pretty old set, and they're not sticky on the back. Not all of them anymore. The butterfly especially is not sticky at all on the back. So I've used it a lot. All right. Oops, it would help if I put the dye on it now, wouldn't it? My goodness. Okay. There's one. It's easier for me to do it on this side rather than go back and forth. Right, and whoops, that was coordinated. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, then I'm going to take my marker and I'm just going to color in. Oh wow, this is a really dry blend. I should have ordered this set too. Well, I guess I'll use the other tip. There was a little bit more fluid coming out of that, even though the tip's all messed up. Not easy to color it with this yucky tip. I am also going to color in the edge around this particular butterfly. And then Wink of Stella, I may not have, yes I do, I have a clear Wink of Stella. I'm going to use that on the pink part. Then I'm going to take my thumb on one side of his body And then on the other side of his body, so I have a really tiny little flat surface. I'm going to run some glue down it. And I'm going to stick it on. I put one here. One here. Go ahead and hold it down while it sticks. And then raise its little wings. Here it is. There we go. And on this one, I wish I could use that tip. We'll color inside the body. So this would look a lot better if I had a nice fresh blend that didn't have a messed up tip on it. I'm doing the best I can to stay in the lines. Okay. And then we use the Wink of Stella on the outer wing. A little bit less on this one. There we go. Well, you guys can see the, well, I can barely see it, so you probably can't see it, but the Wink of Stella. I also have colored Wink of Stella, but it's not Stampin' Up, so I'm not using it. Can use non-Stampin' Up products on the cards that I'm going to sell, though. I just can't put Stampin' Up on the back of them. Okay, so that's the card front. And then, I don't know where the, there it is, the cap went. Then on the inside, Happy Easter. Oh, let's just put, let's see. Sending warm and happy wishes this spring. That's one of my favorite ones that I've been using on these cards. And then, of course, I never make a card, I rarely make a card without putting some kind of decoration on the inside, too. So, let's clean that up so I can put it back. Let's put, I think we'll just put this little flower here. No, we're gonna put the little birdie because I can make him, he's not sticky because I've been using him so much too. I'm gonna make him stand in here. That's good. All right. And then I'm gonna color him with Wink of Stella. No sense coloring him in with this. And you know what? Shh, don't tell anybody. I'm just gonna make his beak, do his beak in red Wink of Stella. There we go. And, oops, I got the red one again. My mistake. The clear one must still be out here, yep. Okay. This is pretty close to dry. I have more. Just have to get one out. Didn't know you could use up a Wink of Stella. It's kind of like using up a re-inker. I've actually had to reorder a couple of re-inkers, but it's rare. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and I actually just ordered my first re-inkers this year. So, okay, so there we have it. Happy Easter with the little butterflies and the bling, and then sending warm and happy wishes this spring. And then I would, of course, do an envelope. What would be really cool is if I had any of this background paper left, I could line it here, but I don't have any of that particular background paper left. So there's some butterflies here. Oops, we're just gonna put a little group of butterflies down here in the corner. There we go. And that is it. And it's been almost an hour, and I'm trying not to go an hour, but sorry about that. I know I personally can't sit and watch a video for an hour. That's why. But I learned a trick. So when I watch some of the longer videos now, I turn the speed up to 2 times as fast, and I watch it on high speed. Goes much faster, and I still get the gist of everything. So, okay, let me turn you back around here. Oh, I don't have to do that. Turn. Look at my ceiling. There we go. So one more Easter card made. I have, probably 20 more to make at least. As many as I could make, she said. I'm going to try and give her 50. She's doing an Easter egg hunt, 2 days. One for adults with adult prizes and one for families. And she's going to have a total of 600 people there. Thanks for sharing, Collie. You'll get an extra entry into the raffle. So I need to make as many as I can, but we'll see what happens. So, okay, I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. Remember, one more time, I'll remind you that this is the last day for the celebration sale. The mini catalog is good until the end of April, but the celebration where you earn free things ends tonight. So if you are planning to place an order, be sure and do it before tonight. I will see you all next Tuesday. Bye-bye. Happy stamping.